What's up, guys? Just want to give you a video on this Harman Accentra pellet stove, and it might be helpful for some people to see it this way. I mean, I probably should have started the video from when I was pulling it out, but I'm by myself here, so as you all know, these are pretty heavy. So what I was having problems with was that I felt like the distribution blower was not blowing. That it wasn't blowing as much as it used to blow, if that makes sense. The force wasn't there. So what I wanted to do was pull it out and check out the distribution blower and see if anything was clogged up with it. Now, the problem with these, and most of you that have this probably will never look at it because it's too hard to get to, because it's all the way on the bottom of the actual pellet stove. So what I did here was, now, because I'm by myself, obviously it's hard to hold this thing that way by yourself. So what I did was I took one of my motorcycle jacks here, and just for leverage, I went ahead and just rested it on this, okay, so I can access the back. Now what I did was, of course, you unlatch the side bolts here. Once you open these doors, you unlatch these side bolts, okay, unplug it and pull it out. And easier said than done, obviously. It's heavy. So once you pull it out, okay, get it out, run these two. See, now the level here is very low. So what I did was I took these little pieces of wood here and I rested them back here so they could rest on this. And I also have one of these tough little dog toys, believe it or not, resting underneath there so the front of it's not touching the tile. Now that really helps you, because once you get it off of here, you need something for it to lean on here. So go ahead, and now here's the issue, as you all can see. Oops, sorry about that. So here's the issue. Here's your distribution blower. Now that sucks the air from the front of the machine, okay, underneath here, and obviously up to this, okay? So the issue is we have two gorgeous, beautiful dogs. But as you can see, look at the fan in this thing. It is totally caked with hair, and that, I'm sure, is the root to my problems here. So now, at least with this like this, I can get to it, number one. Okay, number two, I don't have to worry about calling one of my friends to come over, right? Because it's tough, as you all know. But I really want to make this video to show that it can be done by yourself. And a lot of you people that, are by yourselves, and, you got to get it done. You got to get it done. So, at least it's resting this way. It's safe. It's fine right now. And I got the wheels locked on the motorcycle jack, so nothing's moving. And I can go ahead and get in here and clean all this stuff out. And then bring it back down, push it in, plug it back in. Now, what I had to do was, since I had to bring it up like this, okay, I had to disconnect some of these wires. Now, some of these wires, I mean, it was only four connections that I had to unplug. But what I went ahead and did with the wires, so I don't get confused, was just mark them with anything, so you know what they go back to. So like I marked these right here, and I have marks on, let's see, here they are. I put a line and a dot on another one, so I know, so I don't get confused. But I had to disconnect these from those over here. They're coming out of the wall, coming out of in here. And I wouldn't have had enough, I would have pulled the wire, so I wouldn't have had enough. So I had to disconnect them. So it was these two right here, okay? It was the white one here, and that comes out of, I don't know exactly, forgive me, I don't know what exactly it's going to over here. But I had to pull this one out, and I believe this one is a brown one, okay? So I pulled the white and the brown. Now, not too difficult. Where these plug back into, it's white to white and then brown to black. So I can remember that easy enough. And then there was this one other one, this green one right here, and that went right back to here, right in here. So not too difficult, not crazy, not rocket science. So I just want to make this video for you guys because, you know, it's difficult when you're by yourself, and you got to get it done. So hopefully it'll help you guys. You know, it can be done, but it's tough. But, you know, don't let this big stuff discourage you, and, you know, get to it. And, you know, don't pay somebody, you know, $400 to come out and do that. You know what I mean? It can be done. All right, take it easy, guys. Thanks.